Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these cute little skull earrings. They are so fun and so easy, so let's get started. You're going to need some embroidery floss in whatever color you'd like, and a crochet hook. I think this is a size E hook. You'll need some scissors and a tapestry needle. And for the earrings, you'll also need a jump ring and your earring piece. So I'm going to start off with the magic circle. There's lots of videos on how to do this. This is the way that I like to do it. I just wrap it around my fingers in an X, and then you insert your hook under the first, grab the second, pull it through, and twist. Then once you have it, you can chain 2 from there, and that will lock in your circle. Next, we're going to place 9 additional double crochets into that magic circle. That chain 2 counts as your first double crochet. So there's 2. At this point, you can untangle that loose string and pull your circle a little more closed, and it'll be a little easier to work into. So this is your 3rd double crochet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's hard to get all of the threads of the embroidery floss, so take your time when you're pulling through your loops to make sure that you're grabbing all of your yarn. Next, we're going to chain 5, 3, 4, and 5, and then double crochet into the magic circle again, and this will create our first eye space of the skull. And then chain 3, and then add your double crochet into the magic circle to create your nose space. And then from there, chain 5, and we're going to slip stitch into that first chain 2 of our double crochet right here. And this completes round 1. So at this point you can see the top of the head and the 2 eyes and the nose space. So from there, chain 1, and we're instantly gonna single crochet into that same chain 1 space. And then we're going to single crochet the last 9 to complete the top of the head. So that's 2, 3 single crochets, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that completes the head of your skull. Next, we're going to finish the eye sockets and the nose part. So go ahead and start single crocheting into the eye space, not the stitches. And we're going to place 5 single crochets in there. And that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that eye socket is done. Next, we're going to slip stitch into the nose space. So place your slip stitch and then chain 2 to create 1 double crochet, and then place 2 more double crochets in that same nose space. 1 and 2. And then to finish the nose space, we are going to chain 2 and slip stitch into that nose space again. Just kind of matches the curve from the other side. And then we're going to just go straight into the other eye socket and single crochet. Place your 5 single crochets again. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochets, and then just slip stitch into that first single crochet that we placed. And then you are done. You can pull your thread and cut it. Make sure you knot it through. And then you can go ahead and pull that magic circle closed all the way. Now to get rid of these ends, I like to weave them in. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our tapestry needle. And the trick that I like to do with embroidery floss is just go in through that next closest stitch and then go into the back side and tuck it under another stitch. It doesn't really matter where, as long as you kind of hide it. And then I will trim the string a little shorter and unthread them so that you can pull them apart and knot them together. I find this really helps with like securing the skull and making sure that these ends don't come apart. So I'm going to rethread half of that string right there. Weave it under a thread closest to my other half of string, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to knot those 2 loose ends together. And that will just kind of seal in those pieces right there. And then once you get them knotted, and you can pull it pretty tight, just make sure you don't do it too tight because you will mess up your stitches. So just tight enough to where it will tuck itself in. And then you can go ahead and trim that yarn as close to the knot as possible. And then I'm going to repeat those steps with the other loose end there. And that is the end of your skull. So now for the earring part, we are going to grab our jump ring and our needle nose pliers and put it through that top stitch at the top of the skull. Grab our earring pieces and weave it through that jump ring. And then all we do is close that jump ring up with our pliers. Make sure it's on there snug, and you are good to go. That is it. Very easy process. It takes a little bit of time to remember. I'll be sure to include the written pattern in the comments, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please hit like and subscribe so I can continue to make videos for you.